Welcome back, horror friends, to another episode of Horror Movie Update. Let's get started. Theater news. Scream 4 opened up in second spot, beat out by Rio, a children's film. It made $19.3 million, which is roughly about half its budget. So it didn't do great. It didn't do great business, but it'll make its money back. I think this may... Some are saying maybe it's a case of too little too late, like they waited too long. But I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I still haven't seen it, and I plan to. In theaters this weekend, limited release, is the horror film Stakeland. This movie looks like it has potential. It's along the lines of a zombie survival movie, but with vampires. It looks really interesting, and I think I'm going to check it out probably when it has DVD, because I live in an area where limited release means you ain't getting it. So check out the trailer for Stakeland. On DVD for April 19th, first up we have Almost Invisible, The Party's Over When You're Dead. This movie looks mediocre. According to the trailer, what I get from it is there's a party with about every high school, college stereotype. One character represents one stereotype of a young adult student who they mess with the wrong goth girl, and she summons some kind of evil to take revenge on them for probably their bullying and such. A lot of bikini bodies in this. I don't understand why they're all in bikinis in a living room, but it's gratuitous. Horror fans like that, don't we? Don't we? There's a Children of the Corn 2 and 3 double feature being released this week. I don't understand why Echo Bridge did not release this movie last week with the other Children of the Corn triple feature, 2, 3, and 4. But that's hitting stores Tuesday, April 19th. There is a kind of Wes Craven double feature being released where it's Dracula 2000, which is presented by Wes Craven or produced by Wes Craven, and then there is Cursed, which is directed by Wes Craven. Cursed is the Christina Ricci werewolf movie, if it doesn't ring a bell. It was an okay movie. Miramax is releasing From Dusk Till Dawn, but with From Dusk Till Dawn is packaged with it is the feature-length making of behind-the-scenes documentary of the making of From Dusk Till Dawn called Full Tilt Boogie. Miramax is also releasing a 4-pack, which is From Dusk Till Dawn 1, From Dusk Till Dawn 2, From Dusk Till Dawn 3, and Full Tilt Boogie. Hyenas comes out on DVD. Imagine a werewolf story, but instead of werewolves, it's hyenas. There you go. Idol of Evil. Hell is Forever. This movie looks to be a basic, we're looking for a hidden artifact, we're the good guys, but there's also a group of bad guys looking for this, because this artifact, which is, it seems to be a skull, it contains power, maybe fame, fortune, riches, and people are willing to kill to get it. Miramax is also releasing this week a Hellraiser 4-pack. It consists of Hellraiser 3, Hellraiser Bloodlines, which is 4, Hellraiser Inferno, which is 5, and Hellraiser Hellseeker, which is 6. Again, I don't know why they waited a week to release this, because last week they released it 2 sets, a double feature and a triple feature. Like I said last week, I love the Hellraiser series, but I have them all. But if you don't, this might be a good chance to pick up 4 in one swoop. Miramax is releasing a Psycho Killer series, where it contains Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which is part 6, Halloween H2O, which is part 7, and Halloween Resurrection, which is part 8. And also they threw in the Jamie Lee Curtis horror film Mother's Day. In a horror sci-fi mix of double feature, there is The Faculty and Phantoms. Affleck the bomb in Phantoms, yo. And possibly one of the most accurately titled horror films to be released. The worst horror movie ever made is coming out on Tuesday, April 19th. But packaged with that is the feature-length horror film by the same writer-director called Ass Monster. Of course, most of these trailers are a bit not safe for work, not safe for children. So if you're going to click on any of these trailers, make sure there's no children around and make sure you're not at work. But if you're at work and you're watching horror movie trailers, you get what you deserve. You shouldn't be doing that at work, especially like in an office environment, a serious work environment. There's people are touchy when it comes to graphic violence and nudity. This week's classic horror movie trailer of the week. Oh, is it redundant? Sorry. Anyways, the classic horror trailer this week is for Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Jack Nicholson, pardon the pun, shines in his performance as Jack. And it's just a beautiful film. I know it strays a lot from the Stephen King novel that it's based on, but I don't care. I love this movie. And maybe you do too, maybe you don't. If you don't, let me know below. Write me a little message. You suck. The Shining sucks. Eat it. Tell me how it is. But, as always, all the trailers are going to be in the description below. And check them out. Rent them. Netflix them. Download them. Legally. Or go check them out in the theaters if they are in your area. And until next week, I'm your host, Marv. Bye.